Then I really stopped doing the rental thing because I was kind of getting burnt out. I really went heavy into flipping. I flipped lots and lots of houses. I still flip probably 12 to 15 houses a year. I still flip. And I just didn't see what else I could do passively for income. Like, I was burnt out of the rental game. Like, I understand it. I think I was pretty good at it. I just think it wasn't for me. And I just, there's so many moving parts, and we can have a whole nother discussion about this, but it just wasn't for me. So I wanted to find something else. And I've always looked at self-storage, never understood it. I didn't understand the prices people were paying for them because it was basically like corrugated steel shacks. I didn't understand it. I'm like, I don't understand why it's sold for that. I knew nothing about the market. And then, mutual friends of yourself and myself, I reached out to him and I said, what the hell, what else is there out there? I said, and then he said, well, talk to Mike and he can maybe get you steered in the right direction with storage. And, we met, and I don't know. I don't think it was that long after until I bought one, and it works. Yeah, I love it.
What was it about storage that attracted you? Like, what were you hoping to accomplish that the other investing strategies you utilized didn't do for you?
Pre-investment strategy that I either have done or have researched into, I think it still requires a lot of management. I think it requires a lot of upfront capital, and they all can be diminishing assets unless you are constantly working on them. And self-storage can be as well, but if you buy value-add facilities properly, even if you always want to manage everything 100% correct, but even if you aren't 100% great at it, you're still going to have equity at the end. Where at the end of a rental property, if you're not great at it, you're going to have who knows what, burned out, trashed out. It's going to be bad. And that was kind of the main driver for me to get into self-storage. There's not a ton of moving parts to it. Standard drive-up facilities, they're 10 buildings. They're built pretty well. There's no mechanical systems in place. There's no, no tenants' toilets. For the most part, maintenance-wise, parking lots, gate systems, pressure washing, make sure your roof's not leaking, make sure your door's open. Pretty good.
And I'll tell you, that was the exact thing that drew me to him, is when I looked at that income to expense ratio and how much overhead and maintenance was necessary. I'm like, man, I could screw this up, and I've got this margin of error that I just never had with my rental houses, right? Like, you've got to have those things dialed in, or you end up on the wrong side of zero. Whereas with storage, clearly you want to dial it in as best you can, but it just seems to be a little more forgiving.